Yeah, Mongo, you are correct that hard removal is few and far between. Making the giant creature that is deadly is a lot better than it has been at any point going back all the way to Alpha in my memory. Yeah, and I agree with Pac-Man. I can't pass on Shadowsmith. If you get a couple of Dark Forge going, you basically level your entire deck. Shadowsmith is my pick. Looks like I'm going AN. I'm not a big fan of Aerial Surge, so I'm going to take the Symbiote here. I think I will take... If I were in Terra, I'd take the Ossuary Spirit. Since I'm in Aloy, I think I'm going to take the Aegis Conscript as a nice little combat trick. Followed up with an Aegis Conscript and a Graveghast. I'm taking the Dark Forge here. Goes well with my Shadowsmith. And it's one of the better Dark Forge. It's the second, in my opinion, the second best of the rare Dark Forges. The best, of course, being the Tempest one, because it's a Yeti. Good old Forge Plate Sentry. Something to level up with my guy. By the way, welcome to Omen Raven and One Man Army and Eris 130, 4th Order, Grendel 666, Hargrada, Heroes Kage, Matt Hayes, Mithril King, Pilapalamakin, Regenis Onsis, Spam 325, STKO 6007, and Zebuj. Zebuj? Where was Zebuj? Yeah. I guess I'll take a Stasis Warden. I'll definitely take an Ambriel's Edict. And I'll take the Forge Watch Sentry. Hey, I'm in the right colors for Discordant Strike. That's a no-brainer. Ooh, that one's a tough one. Do I take another leveling card, or do I take the War Charger? I take the War Charger. And I'll take the Banshee. Vault Intruder. One of the rare Aloyan 7-drops. Yuck. I've got ways to level. I'll take an Energy Surge. I think I gotta take the Dark Forge here. It's not a great Dark Forge in my opinion, although it does give me some reach. If I had a whole bunch of them, of course, but all the Dark Forge are better in bunches. Torrent Witch is also a nice card that I like, but I'm going to take the Dark Forged. Definitely taking this Dark Forged. Such a great card. The new Matrix Warden. Here I think I just take Bitterfrost. And Light Shield. And the next is Overwatch. Leyline Sentry is tempting. There are several ways to put creatures into play not from hand. All the fell creatures in Necrium and the Sowers in Otera make this a decent likelihood to proc, and nothing else in the pack really screams great things to me, so I'm going to take the Leyline Sentry. I'm going to take my 7-drop again, and a Fouling Squadron to go with those Aegis Conscripts. I guess a Necrotic Worm, and a Tower Vanguard, again to go with the Aegis Conscripts. Well, this deck is interesting. It doesn't have all the buff of my last deck. But we'll see how it goes. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. My wife is currently out getting a massage with some friends. And my daughter is back napping. Oh, yeah, this is actually a hand I wish I was going second with. Do I play the Shardclaw Zombie or do I play the Enforcer? I'm playing one of the Dark Forge, and it's got to be the Zombie. What am I thinking? I know Enforcer is an amazingly good card, But the zombie is a slightly more aggressive play, and if I could have drawn something worthwhile, it would have been, well, worthwhile. Yeah, Indy, I'm not exactly in disagreement with you. Well, that's just screaming for a discordant strike. Remember, the -4 is on the first play, so we dropped that. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I just want to do it this way. Drop the flow steel carrier over here. Battle. I have enough robots that I plan or should be able to draw a robot on my next turn before that flow steel carrier would be dead. And in fact, I do. Now I hope that he misses on his plants. Because I let a Tuscan Spore Lord live a turn, because I didn't have a choice, it can really come back to haunt me by putting me at a severe disadvantage on board states. How much armor? 3? This guy gives a substantial amount of armor. 3, 5, and 8. Granted, you have to have another robot in play, but there's enough robots in the draft environment that that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, Indy, I think I'm in agreement with you. I could have gone AT, but that would require me taking an energy surge as my second, not an energy surge, an aerial surge as my second pick. And I just couldn't do it. Would have loved to have seen some batter bots in my draft. That would have been great. Go take a look at his hand. He's got Twin Strength, which isn't going to do a whole lot. Barrier Soldier. He's probably going to play Light Shield Patrol and Twin Strength out of that hand. Light Shield Patrol, Twin Strength by the General. It has the armor to survive. I'll throw Forge Plate Sentry here. He Twin Strengths and the Forge Plate just dies without taking it down. Same thing goes there, though. Wait, no, yeah. I don't see another option that I really have, but he's going to throw the Light Shield Patrol here and Twin Strength this lane and Batterbot. Primal Surge. Good call, Roland. Hey, look, it's like I'm psychic. We will Aegis Conscripts. Put the armor there, and I hate playing the Bitter Frost Totem here, but it gives me quite a bit of value. Muppet, that's a valid, or sorry, Pac-Man, that's a valid point. The plants currently in the draft environment are all just kind of bad. Oh, I was hoping to be able to get the armor out of the Flow Steel Carrier, but if he's smart, he'll kill both creatures right now, and then I'll get no armor out of Flow Steel. Did he level a spell this time? Another Primal Surge. So he has 2 Primal Surge 2s. Which is kind of weird, but To each his own. I think we... You are only +2, yeah. Drop Vault Intruder, see what's going on. Wow! Okay, so this is going to be a painful turn. He's going to drop Spore Lord and Flow Skill Carrier. Let's go ahead and put some armor on this Vault Intruder. Discordant Strike is kind of nice here, as is Ambriel's Edict. I don't know that I really want to do Ambriel's, but... Yeah, I don't really. I think I Discordant Strike the Spore Lord and the Flow Steel. -6/-6, but it has 0 attack. And then, I guess, block the Spore Lord with the Phalanx Squadron to get some damage on it. And then buff the Vault Intruder, of course. Heck, what just happened? Yeah, I think I have to Phalanx Squadron in front of the Spore. Problem is, I put it in front of the Spore Lord, I'm going to have to throw it away next turn and override it with something that can actually kill the Spore Lord. But nothing else in my deck. We'll take the risk. He doesn't have any rank 2 plants, so the worst that can happen is he clones a 1/1 or a 6/6 fungi, which at this point is not the end of the world. Well, he gets the 6/6 fungi to clone. It's the end of the world. What was I thinking? Oh, wait. I don't actually have anything that can kill the Spore Lord this turn, so I'm going to have to... Ooh. Close. Darn it! Aegis Conscript. And once again, I'm in a position where I feel like I have to play an on-level Bitterfrost so I don't get a bunch of clone Spore Lords. Nice, Pac-Man. Good luck with your relentless onslaught of dinosaurs. Now I regret killing the fungi, because that would have given me a free Leyline Sentry. What'd you level this time? A Lash of Damara. Wow, some people get all the luck. Don't really have great options there. Gosh. It's alright, Pac-Man. Maybe next game you'll get them in the right or at better timings. Hunting Pack. Let's see if he gets lucky or if Phelan gets the 1. Okay, he just got the 1. Which means I can stabilize this board and hopefully make some improvements. And 4/4. Awesome. Throw the Aegis Conscript. Yeah, over here. Self buff. Throw the Shadowsmith here. Level up Energy Surge. Battle and in turn. Oh, this turn I probably played the Zombie and Discordant Strike. Not in that order. Oh gosh, not in that order. Please do not let me play it in that order. Discordant Strike and the zombie. That is, of course, assuming he puts out something worth giving -10 attack or -10 health to. Primal Surge 3 and Celestial Carrier. Okay. That's slightly disappointing. I think I give -10 attack to the Oracle, -10 health to the Flowstone Carrier. There are no robots on the board for him to benefit from that. And drop the zombie in front of the hunting pack. Not entirely sure that was the right play, but it's the play I made, and I'm going to stick with it. And this hand is really bad. Where are all my leveled cards? How do I have a lot? Ash tomorrow. Awesome. Well, let's throw the Aegis Conscript out here. Doesn't really matter where. Put some armor on my zombie and Ambriel's Edict. Because what else was I doing with that hand? There's that on-level Bitterfrost Totem again. Really hate playing it on level, but at this point it doesn't matter much. It's the difference between 12-12 and 14-14. Close to a hard removal as I've got. Batterbot, of course. So kill off my zombie, no questions asked. That'll trade off, and that'll trade off. Alright, player level 4. I don't know if it was entirely their intention, but it definitely feels like draft as a general rule has slowed down some. Yeah, I had Discordant Strike, but that was the only level 3 I saw that last, or no, level 3 in the Bitterfrost Totem. Discordant and Bitterfrost Totem, so I only saw my removal spells in the last set. I guess we go Symbiote, Aegis Conscript, armoring the Symbiote. 4 armor, 4 regen, that seems decent. Yeah, I am so ecstatic that Siphon is no longer in the draft pool. But at the same time, if you go back and look at my last tournament, I had 2 of the games ended basically in the midpoint of player level 2. Well, that would be nice if I didn't have the Bitterfrost Totem in hand. But I Bitterfrost it. In the realm of, let's think, this is a no-brainer play. Now we will armor up my Symbiote more. He buffed the heck out of his Batterbot, but I debuffed the heck out of his Batterbot. Nice try, Eva. Sower. And Steelskin. Awesome. Well, those lanes are locked down for the foreseeable future. We will Forge Plate Sentry over here, and Aegis Conscript the Forge Plate Sentry. This lane just can sit there and beat on each other for the rest of the game. Well, I could Discordant Strike it away, and I probably will. But we'll have to see what I get with the energy surge first. Actually, Phalanx Squadron would also do it. Yeah, I'd choose the Phalanx Squadron over the Discordant Strike in that particular area. Definitely. Let's go ahead and energy surge, see what else I get. Nothing that I find particularly appealing. We drop Phalanx, buff the Symbiote, the Discordant Strike, the Barrier Soldier, and the Sentry. Barrier Soldier because the minus 10 attack has to go on something. And of course I wanted to kill off the Forge Blade Sentry. This is a very different draft environment than what I'm used to. These games are playing so odd to me. Not necessarily bad. The mad buffing is weird. And there's the concession. Good game, Eva. Definitely going to take some getting used to. Well, this is a no-brainer. We drop a Shadowsmith and level a Graveghast. Could have leveled the Necrotic Worm. Maybe I should have done that over the Graveghast. Graveghast 3 is just so strong if I can put armor on him. And this deck has a lot of ways to put armor on a creature. Ow. Yeah, sometimes legendaries just dominate a draft pool. Arzakon, there is. It's somewhere on Solforge's site. Let's see if I can find the link for you real quick. There it is. Copy. Control V. We drop a Shardclaw Zombie, level the Sentry, and Discordant Strike the Runescarred Zombie. Since he put 2 cards into it, I'll take it out with 1. What did he buff it with anyways? Ursine Strength? Who plays an Ursine Strength on level? Huh. Weird. Nice try. I'll see your Dark Shard Witch and raise you a Dark Shard Witch. And drop a War Charger. Yeah, Pac-Man. Runescarred is really easy to screw up. Wow, this is a hand. I'm actually not sure what I want to play here. Probably the Enforcer and the Carrier. Buff my War Charger, drop the Carrier. Oh, it can't be in front of the Witherfrost. Now I regret blocking the Witherfrost. Oh well. Symbiote, unless he buffs it, that's just an even trade, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And that's an even trade. Which means that I am definitely ahead on board. Let's drop the Carrier and the Dark Steel. Question is, do I self-buff with the Dark Steel? Or do I buff the War Charger? The War Charger is going to die. The Dark Steel is not as guaranteed to die. I think I buffed the War Chart. No, buff the Dark Steel. That may be a mistake. Okay, I don't think it was a mistake. Hey, it's RuneScarred Zombie. Now you're going to play a spell. Okay. I guess that's fine. War Charger. Enforcer, buffing said War Charger. Now if he kills the Flowstone Carrier, something gets armor. Because everything I have on the board qualifies as a robot. Alright, went on the War Charger. Pre-combat, so I didn't even take the 1 damage. Yes, and I get a free ley line. Oh, happy days. Nothing on my board is dying here. I guess I'll push 15 then. Seriously, everything lived. It's like the best possible scenario. I might should have killed something else. Just because the War Charger wasn't taking damage and everything else did. Well, that's disappointing. What's equally disappointing is I don't have a Necrium card in my hand to kill that outright. I'm still going to discard and strike it and save my War Charger. Well, actually, my War Charger doesn't die. I'm still going to discard and strike it because I can only, you know, play 1 creature here. Drop Shadowsmith and level Carrier. I feel like I'm in a pretty dominant position. Hey, he finally kills my War Charger. Are you going to kill something else? Yes! I get to play 2 creatures. Too bad I don't have a Dark Forge. Let's take a look at your hand. Dark Shard Witch, Shardclaw Zombie, Blood Boon. Those are the 3 cards you might play. You could get a Blood Boon off post-combat. The Witch would kill him. Actually, the Witch kills anything except that. Play just Conscript and put the armor on the Graveghast. Keep it alive from a 10-attack creature like the Witch. And now the Witch kills the Shadowsmith instead. I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no attack buff, do I? Rats. We will drop Shadowsmith, level the Conscript, play the Symbiote. Not quite lethal. And that's game. Good game, Rocket Panda? Rocat Panda? Doesn't matter. I win. Alright, let's see how game 3 goes. Spam! Spam325, is that you? Let's see here. I think I drop a 6/6 on the board with the Darksteel Enforcer. Not a great opening play, but best I can do with that hand. Here, probably drop Tower Vanguard and Aegis Conscript. That gives me a 5/7 Armor 1 and a 3/6. Maybe Discordant Strike if I deem it necessary. If I do, make sure I do not play the Symbiote before I play the Discordant Strike. Discordant Strike is such a strong card in the right factions, though. It is, of course, unplayably bad if you aren't playing Necrium, but never mind. I deem Discordant Strike is a necessary play here. Unfortunately, I can't play the Symbiote first, because I would be Discordant Striking the Delver and would like to put them -4 attack on the Rift Lasher, -4 health on the Delver, and Symbiote in front of the Rift Lasher. And Discordant Strike effectively takes out 2 creatures. At least I hope it's effective. Yay! Blizzard Shaman moves the -1 Rift Lasher. Oh, wait. Have any buff? Nope. We'll go ahead and take a look at your hand. You've got a Blizzard Shaman, Ravager, and a Dark Root. What do I think you're going to play? Well, you should play the Ravager, because it's got scaling mobility and you're in the right factions for it. So you're going to play Ravager. And possibly Blizzard Shaman, possibly the Shambler. Shamblers, depending upon how many other Dark Forges you have in your deck. If I assume you're playing the mobility creature, I want to block the middle lane and keep it blocked. I play the Shardclaw Zombie. Now you can play your Lasher in 1 or 2 or 3, 4, or 5, but then it's at least blocked out and you're not going to be getting a nice big life gain hit on me. I swear, for some reason, the first time I read Vault Intruder, I didn't read this enters the field effect. It was, you could look at your opponent's hand whenever, as long as it was on the board. Which would have been really cool, but I can understand why they put it as an enter the field effect. I wish there was a way I could suppress the hand and then look at it after the fact. Blizzard Shaman and the Ravager. Okay, 5 times a row. Aegis Conscript, with the armor on the Vault Intruder. Forgeplate Sentry opposite the Blizzard Shaman. Ravager is going to move over, take out the Shardclaw Zombie, or at least it should. Sorry, Shadeclaw. And there's the movement that I would have predicted. And a Mastodon. Nice. I distinctly approve. Big fan of Mastodon. It's not actually going to help you here, but big fan. And Shatterbolt. Interesting. Well, I drop Nexus Overwatch here, level up Energy Surge, and drop Shardclaw Zombie over here. It'll heal back almost all of the damage it takes. And if I can get, well, I got the Shadowsmith, which is something. Get a Dark Forge, I can make it bigger. Oh my gosh, Mastodon is a tremendous new dinosaur. My only complaint with Mastodon, and this is to me a valid complaint, it should have been a Tempest dinosaur. Tempest is one of the factions that give plus health only, and it's dinosaur, which is Tempest is one of the two factions, and Tempest dinosaurs need a lot of love. So why in the heck is Mastodon not a freaking Tempest dinosaur? Sorry, side rant. I play Shadowsmith. Doesn't matter where. I level up the Flow Steel Carrier, and I Ambriel's Edict. Gets rid of that Delver before it can grow and become difficult for me to handle. Pac-Man, that sounds like an obnoxious way to win. You have all the cards. Your opponent has no options. We will drop Forge Plate Sentry there, and Symbiote there. I chose not to look at his hand in favor of a stronger board position and stronger cards leveled. And I have a Necrium card for my Discorded Strike this time, which is nice. Haha! You moved the card you didn't want to move. Let's see here. I'm obviously going to Discord and Strike here. I think I want to put the minus... It's -6, right? Yeah, -6. -6 attack on the Shaman. -6 health on the Ravager. And Aegis Conscript giving the Symbiote armor. And the life total is basically dead even. 46 to 45. Pac-Man, I am not going to mess up my Discordian Strikes. I've done it before and learned that lesson the hard way, and I plan never to make that mistake again. Cragwalker kills the Symbiote, obviously. We will play my own Symbiote and give it a little bit of armor. Because nothing says fun like armor and regen on the same creature. Even if it's just one armor. How many other dinosaurs does he have, Pac-Man? So those are his only 2 dinosaurs. You've got nothing to worry about. Five. Really? Huh. How odd. We will drop the Flowstone Carrier and the... Really? Ugh. $12, $11, 10, 6, 5. Yeah, we will just trade off the Fellwalker for the Blizzard Shaman. That's not too bad. Stegodon could be really annoying. With its rank up ability plus the Mastodon's ability, you can make him easily survive to the rank up and refresh all that health. That's actually a very nasty combat trick. Okay, he's got to have another creature that can kill a symbiote. That's a place to play a Witherfrost Banshee if I ever saw one. And somehow in the middle of rank 3, I get all level 1 hand. So my board advantage kind of slips away a little bit here. I have no Necreum cards, but I do have an Energy Surge that can get me 2. So hopefully, of the 9 cards, how many are Necreum? 1, 2. 2 out of 9 and 2 out of 8. I've got about a 20% chance of drawing an Necreum card with my Energy Surge. That's disappointing. Really need a really need a Necreum card. Did not get one. So instead, we will just level my entire hand. Well, not necessarily my entire hand, but enough of it to be meaningful. Can't believe I missed my Necreum cards there. That was so disappointing. Well, he's got a level 1 hand. No. He's got a level something hand. Yeah. This is a tough one. I kind of want to play the Carrier and the Forge Plate Sentry. That'll be 11 armor on that Forge Plate. At the same time, I also want to play the Shardclaw Zombie, which means I don't get any value out of the Carrier death. Which one do I think is the better play here? Because he has Shatterbolt and has leveled it aggressively, the Shardclaw Zombie is what I'm going to choose. If he hadn't had Shatterbolt, or hadn't leveled it so aggressively, I would have made the other choice. But because he has an answer to that, I think this was the right play. Oh, that's terrifying. Just when I think I can start to stabilize, he drops a Ravager 3 before I can push through the damage I need. He's at 18, and there is no way I can block out that. Oh, ow. That's painful. We drop the Symbiote, and we drop the Aegis Conscript, force him to move, giving the armor to the Symbiote so that it survives this combat. Oh good, Discordant Strike 3 with oh no, I've got the Bitter Frost Totem. I do have a Necreum card. No need to panic, everybody. Never mind. I forgot Shadow Bolt can hit me. So close. Well, that's the first loss of the stream. Lost to Gemhide Ravager. And of course, Shatterbolt to the face. Good game, Span. That was very close. I forgot that Shatterbolt can hit me in the face. Not that forgetting that actually, meant anything, because there was nothing I could do about it, but I forgot that Shatterbolt can hit me in the face. There was no way I could block out the 3 mobility on the Gemhide Ravager. I did have a great way to follow up. I mean, I had the Discordant Strike in hand to clear it off the board and take care of whatever else you had coming, but too little, too late. Here, I just level my entire hand. Well, almost entire hand. Yeah, the level 1 stomp taking out my level 3 card was pretty bad. Duskhammer! And Twin Strength. Okay. I don't see a reason not to. This is really the only play I have. Hey, don't go too much on that luck thing, Spam. You won fair and square. It was a close game, and you just managed to draw out your win conditions before I could seal the deal. You earned the victory. I mean, Gemhide Ravager is a very strong card to aggressively level, and the Shatterbolt was an inspired play with the way the game went. I seriously don't have a 5-attack creature in this hand. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible hand. Oh, gosh. That was horrible. My opponent has 2 Dragon Slayers. I don't even. I don't even know what to make of this. None of my ages have armor for the squadron. Oh, yeah. The Fouling Squadron. I completely agree with you, Muppet. I don't think I'm going to win this game either. I feel pretty far behind on board at this point. If he has any Dark Forged at this point, they will murder my... The Duskhammer murders my Sentry. And... Oh, man. Gemhide Basher. Really needed my... Oh, my Sentry did live. So I guess that's something. Dragon Slayer's really not that strong. I mean, he has... Why would you do that? Seriously, why would you make that play? That... Okay. Thank you. Blood Boil, or, I don't even know what, that's not Blood Boil, it's Blood Barrier. Yes, it's a lot of armor. It's not a good card to level, though, and it really did not work in that scenario. Shard Claw. Armor up the Shard Claw. Sorry, Shade Claw. Oh, good. This looks like a fun turn. I've got a Shade Claw on the board with 2 armor and 2 Darkforge in hand, both of which are level 2. This feels like it could be a very strong turn for me. Little Birdie told me that. I get to level up an Energy Surge and the Light Shield Patrol. The Aegis Conscript, probably the Light Shield. Okay. Shadowsmith, because I don't expect it to live anyways. Dark Shard. Level up Light Speed, Light Shield. Well, that was a way to turn around the board there. Yeah, Roland, that is quite true. But that is the value of Shadowsmith, is it lets me level up quite a few extra cards. I got multiple procs off the first one. This Shadowsmith, he got 1 proc off of, and that's going to be it. Have no Necrium cards. I guess we'll just stack everything on this Shardclaw zombie. The all-in strategy has been working for me so far today. Good game, Docon. This went sideways for you in player level 2. I drew significantly better than you did. As Roland Gunner points out, I played 7 rank 2s. And I could have played more, but my distribution was very much in my favor. And thanks to Shadowsmith, it's going to stay in my favor. Heck, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I only have 11 cards in the deck that aren't level 3. Or no, 11, 12, 14. So less than half my deck is level 1, not 3. Get this right, math nut. Yeah, take poison. No, I really don't care. I can't level anything! What is the world coming to? Why did I play Shadowsmith? I obviously didn't think that through. Oh wait, he's dead. Ah, that was a 3-in-1. Let's see what's in my silver pack. Good game, Docon, wherever you are. An epidemic! Yeah, I played Shadowsmith because that's what I always do, and I look at my hands like, there's nothing to level! Oh, let's see how the next one goes.